Vladimir Putin, Kim Jong-un, Xi Jinping. Three names that dominate global headlines and define the future of global politics. But how did they rise to power? And more importantly, why do they still hold so much of it? In this video, we break down the unique paths these leaders took, the systems that support them, and the strategies they use to stay in power. Let's dive in. Let's start with the most popular and by far most powerful president, Vladimir Putin. After the fall of the Soviet Union in 1991, Russia was in total chaos, economically, politically, and socially. Then enters Putin, a former KGB officer who rose through the ranks under President Boris Yeltsin and became president in 2000. Putin was seen as a stabilizer, restored national pride through oil revenues and military strength, cracked down on those who oppose his reign, and tightly controls media and political opposition. He has mastered a mix of controlled democracy and strongman nationalism. Elections do exist, but real opposition is neutered and dissent is criminalized or silenced. Vladimir's recent moves include changing Russia's constitution to potentially stay in power until 2036 and launched the Ukraine invasion, which he frames as defending Russian identity. Putin's power comes from a mix of fear, control, and a narrative that Russia would collapse without his leadership. Up next is the third ruler of the Kim dynasty, Kim Jong-un. Inheriting power in 2011 after the death of his father, Kim Jong-II, many predicted he wouldn't last, but over a decade later, he is more entrenched than ever. North Korea is a state disguised as a communist state, while in actual fact, it's a hereditary dictatorship. Kim maintains power through brutal purges, uses nuclear weapons as leverage both domestically and globally while keeping the elite class loyal, whereas the population lives in poverty. Kim uses the isolation of North Korea to his advantage. His control is not weakened by sanctions, they simply justify it, as he frames the outside world as a threat to persuade citizens that he is the only protector of the country. Kim Jong-un's power is absolute, based on fear, ideology, and total control over information. Now let's take a look at Xi Jinping, China's most powerful leader since Mao Zedong. When Xi came to power in 2012, few predicted how quickly he would reshape the Communist Party and China as a whole. In the early ages of his reign, he launched a massive anti-corruption campaign which purged rivals. In 2018, the presidential term limits were removed. What's more interesting about Xi's power is that the party and the government's power is centralized around him. Xi Jinping's leadership controls the country by making it a surveillance state using AI, facial recognition, and censorship. While on the other hand, the country uses social credit system to closely monitor and shape behavior of the citizens. President Xi mixes nationalism with ambition, calling it the Chinese dream, promising national rejuvenation. And he also implemented the Belt and Road Initiative, which aims to project Chinese influence globally by borrowing countries billions for infrastructure in exchange for resources and easy access. Common things with all these leaders is that they use nationalism to legitimize their rule. They all eliminate dissent, and each of them has rewritten their country's laws to stay in power for a longer period. These aren't just local power struggles. They shape global conflicts, economic policies, and even the fate of democracy worldwide. Vladimir Putin, Kim Jong-un, and Xi Jinping are not just leaders. They are symbols of strongman politics. As the world watches these men navigate wars, sanctions, and economic shifts, one thing is clear: their power is not accidental. It's based on strategy, calculated moves, and at least for now, it is unshakable. If you found this video insightful, hit the like button, subscribe for more deep dives on global politics, and let us know in the comment section which of the leaders do you think has the tightest grip on power and why.